Hey Fit Family, Coach Bryce coming to you today from Fit Body Bootcamp with a nutrition coaching video. And today's topic is, Bryce, Coach, help me. I am overeating and stress eating specifically. How do I stop stressful eating? And I have a few strategies, 3 in mind today that I'm going to help you with. But before I get into this, take a deep breath, have some compassion, which I guess alludes to one of the strategies, but realize that you are not alone, and the vast majority of population do things that are not typically great behaviors when they are stressed, myself included. Some people revert to drugs, alcohol, cigarettes, cigars, destructive behavior, and many people, and I would say most of the population, at least at some point, can be guilty of eating the foods that are not nutrient dense and that are going to enrich our body. Rather, the Cheetos, the fried foods, the ice cream, the sugar, all the junk food, especially in times of stress, are very easy to basically get access to and go down that path. And of course, then we get guilty and feel that guilt, and it's a cycle that repeats. So here are a few strategies. Number 1, and a little counterintuitive, but go ahead and stress eat. Basically just go through that process, and there's a lot of learning in that process, but really the call to action is when you do stress eat, I want you to take a step back, and actually after it's done and you get guilty and you feel that shame and you think to yourself, I shouldn't have done that. At that point, I want you to take a step back and actually just journal down. Journal a few things, not only of what you eat, what you ate, but ultimately why you did and how you were feeling. A lot of times when we reflect, we realize, and we journal, we realize, oh wow, this is why I'm doing this. I come to have a better understanding. And if you put some, mental clarity and thought onto, why you did what you did, you are more equipped to change that behavior in the future, all right? The second tip and strategy to basically avoid stressful eating is do not eat while distracted. And we all know the famous commercials now on driving distracted, whether it's text messaging or shoot, even worse, drinking under influence. But distracted driving, text messaging as an example, or looking at your phone or Facebook or social media, is a leading cause of more and more crashes and accidents on the road. Now, ironically enough, it's the same with having accidents or accidental overeating, when you get stressful. So if you're distracted, if you are eating in front of the computer, or while you're on the phone, or while you're talking, or you're watching the TV, when you do those behaviors while you're distracted and your attention is something else and your subconscious is really running the show, you are statistically proven to overeat and eat the wrong foods and really binge eat on calories that really are not good for you. So in order to combat this, put a rule for yourself. Literally, this changed the way I eat. I do not eat anymore in front of the TV, in front of the computer, on the phone, doing other things while I eat, okay? That is distracted eating. And if you do, you will be statistically, you are proven to be overeating, okay? So basically, get a designated spot, do nothing else for that period of time. And even if you're a quick eater like me, for that 5 or 10 minutes, I'm putting everything away and I'm just focusing on the task at hand. And when you do this, you actually have more awareness, you actually eat consciously, you eat less, and you become more satisfied because you actually are fully focused and fully aware of what you're putting in your mouth. Now, is this the be-all, end-all strategy? No, but it will drastically help you, okay? So please, no more distracted eating. Be extremely conscious. Give yourself a permission, a room, a chair, or at the kitchen table. Whenever you do eat, you are basically focused only at that, and that way you're not distracted, and you will drastically eat less, okay? And last but certainly not least, which is strategy number 3, is have some compassion. Let's face it, no one is perfect, okay? Do not beat yourself up about this. At the end of the day, we're all going through struggles, and at some level, all of us have eat and overeaten in the process of just trying to live our lives, because let's face it, a lot of stuff comes at us. So give yourself a break, take a deep breath. Just because you overate and just because you ate maybe some bad foods that you feel guilty of afterwards does not make you a bad person. The big call to action, and kind of parlaying off of strategy number 1, is take a deep breath, think about it, strategize, reflect on it, write down why you did what you did, take a deep breath, go to sleep, and then attack the new day with a new strategy. So have some compassion, will do you wonders for your mind, body, and soul. So those 3 strategies will help in the effort. And for me, strategy specifically number 2 has made a big change in my psyche and what I put in my mouth. So don't be distracted, and of course, take action against those 3 tips. Hopefully this was of value. Please, 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 if you got value, if you think this could help someone else, please share, subscribe to this channel, and make it a fit day.